down here in misery, never to feast upon your Shekinah glory. The grinding and gnashing of my teeth as my skin begins to peel. I appeal to you, God. Pastor preached the word, and yes, I heard the word, which will never die. I was in the world, but I became of it. I was blind and failed to see reality as I played the game and put shame on me, myself, and I. I thought it was about me. I knew it was about me. But that falsified my spirituality. So now my stinking thinking got me down here with the rich man who would not give the beggar man the small flaky crumbs from his table, although he was able to stop the dogs from licking the beggar man's sword. Is that Jezebel, the whore in the house? Lot's wife, still turning her head, looking dreadful as a mouse. Evil King Darius and Judas Iscariot, and all these people who forgot about you, God. But Lord, I'm ready. I said I am ready. Don't I sound sincere? I am ready to be wrapped in your dispensation as this sweat drips down like condensation. It's your love, your spirit that I need. You are the propitiation, the satisfaction, the appeasement. God, it's hot in here. There's no church fan with the funeral director's name branded on the back. God, can you hear me? I thought you heard the sinner's prayer. God, get me out of here. I know I was a hot mess. But these demons, these imps, they're grotesque. Oh, God, please.
Hot fire, ignited by the desires of my flesh. I admit that in my Christ-like walk, sin and him did not mesh. Yes, I confess that even though I wanted God to see my best, I gave in to my own pleasures, seeking his ways less and less, and now I burn. No longer for a passion for Christ, but everlasting death, for I gave up my life. To temporary gains and everlasting pains, I turn from God. No longer having his words in my ear. No longer having his commandments in my heart. My spiritual marriage to him, I decided to part. And now I scream, dead dream, seeing mirages of streams. Filthy, rotten, burnt clothes from the edge to the seams, buried under the coals of what seemed to be right. But in the end thereof was death. And my spiritual father above I left. And now I weep, unable to sleep, accepting that I shall never rest in peace. For I've chosen the pathway of the enemy who pretended to see the real me, deceived, tricked and hoodwinked under the desires of my flesh. I begin to sink, drowning in the lust of my mind, desiring the world's feast of all kinds. I signed on the dotted line, in blood, my own blood that held no power, loss of identity, unable to see the destiny God had for me. And now I warn you, don't be torn between right and wrong, for God is love and Satan is hate. And just as you decide your fate. The choices in this life that you make.
Looking for a warm place to stay, or maybe you're just tired of it all and need to get away. Hi, I'm Dia Bell, and I'd like to welcome you to Fire Lake Resort. Here at Fire Lake Resort, each of our suites is situated on an eye-popping lake, and the view is just to die for. Perfect place to lay out and bake.
Sounds interesting? Bid your blues adieu. Come on down. We've got places prepared just for you. Reserve your spot today because we're filling up fast. Forget about those worries and cares. Pick up the phone and dial 1-800-HELL-YEAH. Again, that's 1-800-HELL-YEAH. See you soon.
No. It's not going to happen. No more. No way. Not as long as I'm on my 365-day grind. Ain't no way I'm going to forget about your life. God ain't forget about mine. The days are short and lives lie in the balance. My master's soon to come looking for a return on these talents. Heaven is real. I'm secure. I'm going to go. But hell's real too. I think you already know. You thought 100 degrees outside was hot? Tell me if you can handle 27 million degrees or not. That's just the temperature at the sun's core. Hell's probably hotter, maybe a couple million degrees or more. Flames there so hot that nothing compares. And souls are crying, but they don't produce tears. How you going to produce tears where moisture doesn't exist? And who you expect to hear your crying anyway when you lost in the abyss? You see, hell's a place where there's no hope or peace, where every opportunity for happiness and joy will cease, where laughter's not heard or love is felt, where your soul burn eternally but never melt. Listen to me. The devil's a liar. His fate's been decided. He'll give you every reason why you can serve God your own way, but don't buy it. Hell's not meant for you. Don't be deceived. Jesus Christ is the only way to salvation. Please believe.